How to build muscle without being obsessive or perfect. What's going on, guys? That is today's topic of the video. That's what we're going to be going over today. Hopefully you guys are excited for some more content. Let's go ahead and get into it. So just to let you guys know, I've been there. I've been skinny. I used to be self-conscious just like yourself most likely. And over the years, I've been able to transform my own body. I've done this completely natural, and I've actually done it multiple times. I'm still a young guy, I'm 26 years old, and I'm living proof that you could go from skinny to actually putting on natural size as like a drug-free, young, natural, skinny guy. I've coached a ton of guys in helping them doing the same thing. On the other hand, I've also helped a lot of fat people lose weight too. So I've seen both sides, and I've helped people with success. I've helped people successfully on both sides as well. So what can I promise you in today's video? Basically, I want to go over how you can build significant, lasting muscle naturally. How you can do this without being obsessed with the gym. No insane calorie tracking. I want to show you how you can gain confidence, feel strong. The plan here basically is to cut through all the noise, go over some skinny guy mistakes, and go over a straightforward path to real muscle growth that is effective but not necessarily perfect. So if you feel like you're wasting hours in the gym and you're not seeing progress, maybe you're confused by all the conflicting info out there from all these different gurus, maybe you've been called skinny fat, or maybe people think you're weak, or maybe also dirty bulks are making you fat and not muscular. Maybe there's a chance you're avoiding social situations due to being too skinny. Like maybe you don't want to go swimming or hop in the pool or take your shirt off at those kind of things because maybe you feel like you're too skinny and people might make fun of you. If you might feel like a hard gainer, maybe you feel like you're destined to stay small forever. What I want you to eventually get to the point of is that you look in the mirror and you like how you look, you like how your body's transforming, which gives you confidence. I want your clothes to fit you nice and tight. I want you to feel strong and get natural gains. That's basically what the goal of is in today's video. If that kind of thing sounds interesting to you, I've got a ton of more information and stuff like this. Feel free to hit that up in the link in the description below. So, number one, why myth or more is always better and ineffective training. The core idea here is that volume doesn't always equal muscle. A lot of times inefficient workouts actually waste time. So what's the solution here? The solution is to go and use strategic overload. We're talking about precise progression, not just random effort. On top of that, we're talking about exercise selection. So that for a young natural guy, that's focusing on growth triggering movements, which for most of you is going to be big compound lifts. So we're talking about all the things you do with a barbell, like your bench press, squat, deadlift, overhead press, doing rows for your back, that kind of thing. Those lifts are going to be the bread and butter as a natural lifter, and that's what I recommend most young natty guys focus on. Personally, I used to be in the gym for more than 2 hours a day, sometimes even 3 hours, and for the longest time I felt like I was seeing no gains. I was working super hard, but I was doing it incorrectly, and I wasn't seeing the results that I really wanted. Number two, nutrition confusion and the dirty bulk trap. The main idea here is that a lot of skinny guys, they either undereat or they dirty bulk. Both of these options tend to lead to frustration. If you undereat, there's a good chance you're not tracking your calories properly, or maybe you think you are, but you're not actually eating enough. That's a good way to not put on any muscle because your body naturally is going to need enough calories if you want to gain and put on actual real muscle. On the other hand, maybe you're bulking, you're dirty bulking. Maybe here you're also not tracking your calories, but if you're real skinny and you're dirty bulking, there's a good chance you're putting on too much fat too fast, and you might be able to see that in the mirror. So what's the solution here? The solution here is precision fueling. So basically what I want you to do is to eat for actual lean muscle gain, optimize your macros and calories. What that means is basically figuring out your maintenance calories and how many calories your body needs to maintain its weight, and then figure out what a good caloric surplus in your case should be. You add that surplus to like your daily intake of how many calories you should eat, and then along with your macros, you want to figure out how much protein you need to eat daily. And those are both things that I can help you out with. Once you figure those things out, basically your goals become easy. You want to hit your daily calories and your daily protein every day, and you'll start putting on really natural muscle. On top of that, you want to make sure you're hydrating yourself properly. This is crucial for energy. If you're constantly dehydrated, your performance in the gym is just going to suck. And basically it all works together. If your performance in the gym sucks, you're most likely not challenging your muscles effectively, which in turn isn't going to allow your body to grow, because your body needs to be challenged in order for the body to tell itself to start producing muscle. Personally, in the beginning, I was just trying to eat big to get big, and it wasn't necessarily working. I eventually just started to get a pretty big gut. I was putting on a lot of weight, a lot of fat, and I was starting to feel pretty pudgy. And then eventually I ended up cutting because I got so fat, and I started to lose strength on top of that too. So at the end of everything, I pretty much felt like I was back at square one. Number 3, accountability and mindset gap. The core idea here is that a lot of self-doubt is going to kill your progress. It's not just about the information and the knowledge that you have, like within this realm of fitness, nutrition, diet, all of that. You need proper support, and you need the right mindset too. Even if you know all that information, if you don't have the right mindset, there's a good chance you're just going to give up too soon and give up on your gym habit. Like you're going to start missing days, start not showing up as much. So that's why I try to tell my clients that mindset is just as important as the gym, as well as the kitchen. Along with support, you can do this whole thing alone. You can do it yourself, but it's going to suck. It's much easier and it's way more fun to do this when you're surrounded with people who are, have the same goals as you. I used to do this alone, and I'll tell you, like, it was possible and I could do it, but it would have been way easier if I just had people around me who've already done this, people who knew what they were doing, and people who wanted to get successful together. Once you're around that, your motivation skyrockets. And even me personally, I noticed that my gains and motivation and like dedication to the gym skyrocketed as well, because I was just having so much fun. So basically, what is the solution here? The solution is to develop unshakable consistency. So that comes with going to the gym every day, along with implementing some actual systems that'll help keep you accountable. It's okay to rely on motivation in the beginning, but eventually your motivation is going to run out. That's when having real systems that you can apply to your daily life is going to help you and make sure that you don't miss out on those days in the gym or don't miss out on meals and that kind of thing. Winning mindset, that kind of ties back to what I was saying earlier. If you do have a winning mindset, you're always going to be about it. You're always going to want to hit the gym. You're going to trust the process. But if you don't have a winning mindset, there's a good chance that you're going to give up early and not have the proper tools to execute everything that you need to execute as like a young, natural, skinny guy. Okay, that's basically it. I'm trying to keep this video short, maybe hopefully under 10 minutes. In summary, we've pretty much gone over 3 things that build muscle, or 3 things that help you build muscle without being obsessed or perfect about it. Number 1, the myth of more is always better and ineffective training. Nutrition confusion, so that's making sure you're hitting your calories, hitting your protein. We talked about dirty bulking, so it's making sure that you're actually counting your calories and not just eating, recklessly because you're going to put on weight way too fast. We talked about accountability and mindset, which a lot of the times is just as important as your training and nutrition as well. Because if you don't have someone to help keep you accountable, or if you can't keep yourself accountable, then you're going to give up way too soon. Along with mindset, if you don't have the right mindset, you're going to give up way too soon also. So knowing all this stuff is cool and all, but it's not everything. If you're looking for more, I have a complete A to Z program that is dedicated to helping skinny young natural guys put on muscle. If that sounds like you, this program is literally dedicated and created for people just like yourself. The course has entire modules on nutrition as well as mindset. I've got things like recovery guides. It's also private access to my school community where you can get ongoing coaching from me and accountability. You'll also be surrounded with like-minded individuals who have the same goals as you. A lot of these guys are also skinny, young, natural, drug-free guys who are trying to put on real natural muscle just like yourself. It's guaranteed consistency, active support from me. And basically, you can save hundreds, even up to thousands of dollars compared to like paying for nutrition coaches and exercise and training coaches on the side. So if that kind of thing sounds cool to you, sounds interesting, you can feel free to check it out in the link in the description below. Down there, you can watch a quick video, and basically you can schedule a completely free call with me. We can just talk about your goals. We can talk about what's been working for you, what hasn't been working for you. We could talk about how it could help you. And yeah, that's basically it. If that kind of thing sounds cool, like I said, link in the description below. Feel free to check it out. If not, I will go ahead and see you guys in the next video. Peace out.